Hello everyone, my name is Shen, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's nice to see you guys here. And if you're a newer viewer, welcome. My name is Sam or Shen. I like to make these sort of slower Let's Play Minecraft videos, and this is another entry point in my survival long form series. And it's a little bit of a process of me learning the new kicks of this game as I'm freshly kind of new to this game. So if you're into that kind of laid back content, you're in the right spot. So sit back and relax, and let's get into today's Minecraft episode. So for today's agenda, we are finally going to start trying to expand the town. And if you're with us last video, I'll put a link to the playlist for those videos in the description below. If you're here last time, I said whatever the highest comment with a name for the town will be the town name. And there was one comment that had more likes than the rest. Wharf. So the town's name is going to be Wharfton. Not like super creative, but I wanted to add a little bit of a flair to the name. So yep, that's the town name we're going to go with, Wharfton. And yeah, today we're going to be expanding the town. And what I mean by expanding, I'll show you guys here in my quill. Okay, so I kind of did this a little free-handedly the past couple days, just some ideas and stuff. So what we're going to be doing today is working on blueprints and ideas for the town. So expand and terraform. I've already started a little bit of terraforming. I'll show you guys what I've been doing off camera here in a second. I'm sure those who've seen the previous videos can already tell what's been moved around. And if you were in my live stream, you'll see what I've been terraforming too. But I also would like to start outlining building spots, designating spots for certain buildings. I would like to get mostly every spot down, at least within this main road. Every spot for building outlined along this main path of Wharfton, and hopefully we can start building another building. Obviously. But another thing I want to get done, maybe not today in this episode, but maybe next video, we'll be connecting this village, this town, to the neighboring village that is just over yonder this way. I know most of you guys have already seen this, but I'm going to show you anyway. This little place here. It's a nice little big village here. So finding a way in a future video, because I don't know if I'm going to get it done. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Don't know if I'm going to get it done in today's episode, but finding a way to connect that to the shore. And the reason why I want to connect it to the shore is it's part of the name. So the person, the viewer that commented this, they came up with the name Wharf because it's a noun, a word that means a village, a harbor connecting to water. And right now, this is the closest thing we have to water, and it's frozen. And that's not ideal, but when I was thinking eventually, hopefully we get to this next episode or an episode beyond that, after I get most of the town at least outlined and having draft buildings done, is either making a boat port here or a fishing port here, something along the lines of that, and having it somehow, if I can get it to flow into little, not a ravine, a little river, a little stream flowing into this frozen water. And I would like to be able to not have to fully terraform this area, because I would, if at all possible, I would like to keep some of this seed's naturalness at all times, I guess, the way it's made, because I mean terraforming is necessary obviously for certain things, but I think keeping things as natural as I can is going to make this place feel alive. But yeah, so that's what we hopefully are going to get started on next episode. Or if we're lucky, we can maybe start figuring a plan out for that today. So, you're probably already noticing that I am trying to make some quick edits and cuts here and there. And I'm trying out a different editing style just to hopefully not necessarily speed up the videos, but I want to make sure that everyone has a clean viewing experience. And what I mean by that is I do say a lot of like uhs, and I'm not very, I just did it there, I just said it again. I don't cut out a lot, and that's part of something I like about these videos, and I think that a lot of the people that have started watching this channel like too, is that a lot of it's uncut, unfiltered. But I think there's a good balance between uncut, unfiltered, and trying to keep a video smooth and cohesive. So in order to do that, I'm trying to cut out unnecessary pauses or unnecessary moments that don't necessarily need you guys to sit through. Like, for example, me saying over and over again. Probably not going to happen, right? But if I'm building something and I want you guys to see the full process, well, I want you guys to see the full process, so I'm not going to be worried about dead space. So with that in mind, I'm going to go grab a shovel, because I would like to show you guys what I've been terraforming. Yeesh. And I'm at level 27. So we're not totally up for another enchantment yet, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Oh, and also, I made some little minor tweaks to the inside of the church and the church itself. I did a live stream earlier this week where I showed the folks who are on there the tweaks, but I removed this back column and I put like these like trapdoors here instead. I think it just looks a lot better. And I also lowered these like I guess support beams a little bit, so they're not like entering the top of the cliff, or the top, not the cliff, top of the build. They're just entering like the middle. So you can see right here, I put them here, and that way they kind of go through the church. And also, I've lit up the church, and I've made some makeshift pews here. And this is obviously where, you know, your priest, your pastor would stand on the altar. This is just like a basic startup thing, and hopefully we'll fix it up later. We'll fix it up later. But yeah, sure. Let me go and show what I've been terraforming. So, what I did in my live stream the other day this week, I was kind of carving out a pathway, a street, you may call it, through what I want the town to kind of go through. And you see this like weird, it's not like deformed, but like this little cliff. I definitely dug into this cliff. Okay, I dug into that cliff, and I tried to terraform it. I'm not great at terraforming, so I think I might leave it the way it is, just because it looks somewhat okay, I think. And what I want to do with this area right about now, do I have dirt? I do. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Okay, so I have a plan. The plan is to figure out the plan. Okay, the plan is to kind of figure out, like I said earlier, I'm going to kind of outline where I want some of these buildings and some of these structures to be, and I'm going to outline with dirt. So that's going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to do too much of the outlines where, like, I don't know the exact dimensions of these builds right now, but what I'm going to do is I just want to place like a couple squares around the area as to where I want these buildings at. Now, I do like the way this is already kind of made, where some buildings are going to be on these bluffs where I'm standing at right now, and some of them are going to be not in the street, but they're going to be one or it's going to be on the second level of dirt and grass above the main road. So what I'm going to do is I want a building here. Don't know what's going to be yet, but I'm having some ideas just based off the geography of this place. Obviously, someone could be like, Sam, why don't you just like put a random dirt block here? And it's like, well, I don't want to. And also, I just realized this can grow into grass dirt. I don't care. This is my world. This is my world. No, but having a building there, and I'm going to extend this pathway leading out to the wilderness here, and it's I probably want some type of. Here, I will remove this. I'm thinking I want to have some type of like welcome. And I'm gonna have like a welcome, like a town entrance, not like a gate, but something that is letting you know that we're gonna be entering into a little town. And I'm gonna try to do the same thing down there. In a way, I kind of want Wharfton to connect to that village down there to be like a sister village or a sister town. So I want this area to be more of the welcome area. So I will just kind of like, I'll just put, I don't know what the heck this is, but okay. This is kind of where I want the entrance thingamabob to be. And sure, it's already, it looks great. This town looks great. No, but I'll probably have another building here. And I was also trying to think, what exact buildings, what type of buildings do I want, right? And I was thinking, well, there's a lot of different options we can do that I can do in this town. Because I don't want to... Let me back up. So, the town, if there's no people in it, you kind of have that sense of it potentially feeling empty. And I've been thinking about this for a minute, because I would like to have some villagers in the town, but I don't want to ransack that village down there and take all their villagers and fill all the villagers and put them in all of these little places. So I think at a minimum I would like to make like 2 villager homes that can store a decent amount of these villagers. Like maybe to start out, I don't know, 4 villagers maybe. Because I would like for there to be some type of life in this village, but I don't want it to take away from that village. So I think today maybe one of the buildings that I try to make is a starter like townhome for one of the villagers. And I don't know how to get villagers in, like move them from one place to another. I know that you can put them in a boat, so that I will figure out how to do that, but that's how I want to kind of give this town some life to it. Because if it's just buildings that look cool and that, but it doesn't feel like the town's alive, then it just feels like an empty town, you know? And you can obviously do that where you can have like a city, you can make your own city in your own world, and you want it to be completely empty. Or if you're lucky, you can have a city that you and your friends make on your multiplayer server, you know? And that obviously won't feel empty because you have your friends to play with you, right? But yeah, since we're in a survival world by ourselves, I would like for that to be the case. So we'll have another building probably like here, and there might be some terraforming to fit these buildings. That just looks poopy butt. Okay. There needs to be some type of spacing here. Let's do a building. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of building up on this like terrace here. How much dirt do I have? I don't have a lot. How about I just put this cobblestone here instead? Let's just start outlining with the cobblestone. That might be a little bit smarter, Sam. That might be a little bit smarter. Okay. Once the sun goes down, which is probably right now. Yeah. I will start a little something new I'm doing with these videos. So, I don't remember which video it was in the series, but I wanted to start getting more engagement and try to be more engaged with you all via the comment section. And what I asked you guys to do is just to, since like I'm new to you guys and you're new to me, I was asking you guys, just ask me any question about myself, and I'll try to if you ask it in this video, I'll answer it in the next one. So what I'm going to start doing, and I've already done it beforehand, but in my book and quill for every video, from the previous video's comment section, if there's a question you guys have asked me, I will write it down here, and I guess it's like I guess you can call it a shout out. Shout out, it's like a really old term, but I'll put the username of the person down in their comment. So the only person that asked me a question last video was woooo, and woooo asked me, what's been the most challenging thing for you coming into a new game? By the way, thank you, woooo. Your question is very appreciated. So, something challenging that's been coming into a new game. Well, I guess I'll answer the question here in a second. I'm getting ADHD. Close the door, Sam. A hard thing, and I guess it depends on the game, right? I believe something hard about any game is just, I guess especially with Minecraft, is just getting the basics down. And especially with me, there's a lot of space here. Maybe I'll put something up on this hill or something. Maybe like a little small, like a shack or something. Yeah, I'll put like a shack here, so it doesn't feel empty. Especially with me recording these videos and putting them on YouTube, putting them online for people to, watch and, judge. Essentially, that's what people do. Whether it's good judging or bad judging. The pressure at first was like, Sam, why do you just get used to this game and play it a lot before you even start recording more? And while part of that is like, I think good, that's like a good way of thinking, a smart way of thinking. I'm not really shy of embarrassment, if anything, if that's what happens when I upload these videos, because I know that I make mistakes playing a game, and I guess that's the one challenging thing to get over is it's more of the internal I guess question, or the internal part of me that's like, you shouldn't post this, Sam. You're not like the really good Minecraft YouTubers like Dream or Disruptive Builds, where like you're really good at speedrunning, or you're just a really good survivalist, you're a good builder. You're just brand new to the game, Sam. You just either don't make the videos at all or just make a video on something else. And that definitely is, I think, the most challenging thing. But the thing that surprised me was the fact, I'm getting more cobblestone, by the way, so I'm not letting this question distract me. But the thing that's been driving me more to make these videos and to continue to learn this game more is the fact that I got so much support right off the bat. I made my first Minecraft video about like it's been like a month and a half by now. Well, it's been a long time. It was just called like, this is my first ever attempt at Minecraft Hardcore. And to preface this, I've been playing the game with my friends, by myself, learning basic stuff. No survival worlds on my own yet. Like prior to that, like maybe in November. So I made that video in January. So I had some time to myself and my friends to learn some basic things about the game. But that was also me. When you're in a survival world with buddies, you can kind of get carried, you can get piggybacked on. You can piggyback on other people, and it may seem like you're understanding the game a lot, but once I knew that once I was going to put myself in a world by myself, I was going to figure out all this enchanting stuff by myself. I was going to figure out how to get all these achievements and stuff, how to like go mining by myself without being like scared about like mobs and stuff. Because I get scared, dude. I get scared all the time when I go down to this like the strip mine down here I have, or the mine entrance that is over there yonder that I've been to a few times. It's just the game itself can be a little intimidating, but the support you guys showed me of that first video was, I was like, whoa. Like, people like, they like this? It's like, I'm not great at the game. I'm not like, you know, super awesome at it. I'm pretty fresh to it, and you guys like it. So that's the part of me that kind of drives me to sit down in my chair, turn on record, and just play the game. And I think that goes along with, I guess, another broad subject I can talk about while I'm trying to figure out what to do instead of just jumping around and yapping. Give me 1 second. Yes, we've outlined the build spots, and I think we've terraformed for the most part. So I'm going to just get a new shovel, and then I want to start getting some wood and other materials so we can start hopefully building maybe a villager's house. But, like I was saying, because my shovel's low, like I was saying, another little talking point I would like to kind of talk about, going off of like me being kind of scared to upload stuff and that jazz, is the idea of comparison. Comparing your, and this goes with life in general, right? And you guys have heard this phrase a million times. Comparison is the thief of joy. That statement couldn't be further from the truth, right? That is 100% true. And I need iron ingot. Let go. Oh, wait, I didn't put you back. Wait, hold on. There we go. Do I have stick? I don't have stick. What are we doing, Sam? Okay. I'll feed you, Bartholomew, 1 second. So, this idea of like comparing yourself to others, especially in Minecraft, I get caught up in it all the time. When I'm at work, like when I was at work today, on my lunch break, I turn on YouTube and I watch like this is a 100 days in Minecraft challenge, and I'm gonna make like this super mega epic base with all the necessities you need and all these cool detailings and stuff. And it's hard to get out of a headspace when you watch that stuff, and then like you turn on your PC and then you look at your stuff. You're like, wow, this is way worse. This is way worse, or this doesn't even compare to what my favorite YouTuber does, what my favorite YouTuber builds. And even if that's true, that's not like a super healthy way to think. I definitely forgot to get wood and get a new axe. Like I said, back to me yapping and getting distracted. Yeah, this idea of comparing yourself to other people's builds doesn't do any good. And that's obvious to say. But just comparing yourself to others in general in life has never done anyone any good. No matter if it's like a healthy comparison or not. Whether it's a comparison that you think you're better than someone, or you think someone's better than you, it doesn't go well. Either way, in my opinion, and in my experience. I just don't think that has ever gone well. And a part of, I guess, answering that question again in a different way, that was another thing that has been hard with making these videos with this new game, is looking at those YouTubers I watch and thinking, wow, why even upload, man? Why even upload this? I'm not half as good as these people. And to that thought, screw you. Not really. But, that thought is a intrusive thought, and it's not a good thought to have. So, you should shun out all the haters, and just worry about what you think looks good for you. What building style, what building themes you want to build, and you build the way you build. If you want to build a freaking dirt house made out of all dirt, and that's it, you become the expert at building dirt houses and dirt builds, let's go. That's awesome, right? Good for you. If you are a really elaborate builder and you use like elaborate block pallets, that's great. Those are some pretty builds you can do. If you want to build the way people used to build in vanilla Minecraft, where instead of having over 800 different block types, you had just 80, you build like that. It doesn't matter. And that's what I've been telling myself, is that while I'm learning how to play this game, however I want to play it is a way that's going to work for me. That's the best it's going to be. And I know I'm going to continue to get better at it, but you have to start somewhere. So that is why I'm trying to be super adamant about building some type of town here and getting my footing down with my own personal, I guess brand is a way to put it, my own personal branding, my own personal way of building in the town. And it's good practice. And I saw a video that kind of discussed how to not get burnt out with playing Minecraft, but to also continue to up your skills. And they kind of mentioned, like, you should try to get on the game and try to build something new or do something explorative every, like, excuse me, I just burped. Every, like, 2 to 3 days. Oh, hello, wild dog. Here, why not? Anyway, back to what I was yapping about. Try to build something every 2 or 3 days. And try to add new details, or try to watch or look at YouTubers that you aspire to, or look at reference photos when you're trying to build something. And get good at one style and try to stick to it. And I kind of like that idea. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I've been trying to do. And also, if you have the ability to play with friends, especially friends who are a little bit more seasoned in the game, I would definitely, like, advise you to go do that. Like, I started doing that on my other multiplayer world, and I've learned a lot of building techniques from my friend who we built the base with together that I probably wouldn't have learned if I just, you know, I didn't build a world with those guys. So if you have that ability to do that, I highly recommend doing that. Getting other people's helps, I mean, getting other people's tips, not helps. Helps is a plural word. Gosh, I'm tired. I just got off work. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. But yeah, I think as an artist in general, I'm not saying I'm an artist and Minecraft is an art, but it can be. But when people practice their sport, when they practice their instrument or whatnot, they have to look at some type of inspiration. New ideas come from usually other ideas. It's usually you look at an idea or a reference point, and from looking at that, you use your own imagination and you put your own twist on something that only you can put on that idea, and that twist with that base idea becomes your own original idea. Stuff can have influence for sure, but everything has an influence. So if you need to look up, like, tutorials and stuff on building, that's totally fine. I do that. I did that in my other world. At some point, either on a live stream or in a video, I will probably show you guys my other world, my friends, and there is an idea I wanted to get done that I just had no idea how to do by myself. I was like, you know what? I need a tutorial. So I looked up the tutorial about how to do the certain build, and after watching it a few times, I kind of understood the practice of it and how to outline this build and what I want it to look like. And eventually, after doing the build like once or twice, the third time I did it by myself, and I had a little bit of my own spin to it, and I think honestly it made it look better. So I added that spin to the other... Oh, grow, that's sick. To the other builds that I took the tutorial from, and it looked not too bad. Also, I gotta get rid of these like floating leaves. They're quite annoying. Ooh, give me a stick. But yeah, I'm just breaking these brushes, these trees down, because I need enough wood to... Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff. I can just replant these trees somewhere. Holy smokes. Yes, because I would like to use this wood I'm getting for the houses, because I want to build these houses out of mainly spruce wood and stone. Spruce wood and stone, because that's the theme I've been going for. Like that church over there, that's spruce and stone. My house, it's spruce and stone, and there's a little bit of brick in there. And everything else, the staircase is stone and spruce. Like pretty much everything is stone and spruce. And actually, before I kind of get started here, I would like to plant these trees, because this place is a little barren. So if I'm able to plant these trees, can I plant you like... It looks a little odd just having this one random like oak tree here. Let's put one here. We like those big trees. We put the 2x2s in there. You know, we put the 4 saplings in there, of course. If I get trees surrounding this area, that'd be quite nice. Gosh, I always hear... Well, yeah, I hear my dog barking. And I was gonna say, I've been hearing mobs under this area for a little while. I don't know where that cave is. I don't know where that would be at. So it's been a little worrisome, I'm not gonna lie. But that is whatever. Okay. So now let's go. Let's look at what we can make with what we have here. So we have 64. That's a decent start. Also, I should probably put on my armor. I don't know why my armor isn't on. Okay. Okie day, Sam. Let's get some planks in here. No. Is there another trader here? Dude! I'm not trading with you. Unless you have, like, legitimately the best trade I've ever seen. I'm not giving you my emeralds. Come on, bud. What do you got? 4 baked potatoes for an emerald? Oh, 16 emeralds. Wow, for an iron pickaxe with silk touch, C2, unbreaking 2. I'm good. Pot soil for 3. Nope. Bubble coral block for 3. No. Oh. No. You can politely just... You know what? See you, buddy. Oh! You guys stink. Hit your shot, Sam. Come on. Good lord. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. A pillager raid! I'm so glad I put my stuff on. What the hell? Hold on. Guys. Guys. Oh my god, wait. Do I have... Okay. You've been trained for this. You've been trained for this. Not really. Holy crap. This is my town. Where's my shield? This is my town. This is my town. Okay, run! Run, run, run! These jerks, oh my god. They're coming, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Run! Run! Okay. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Okay. Okay. Arrow. Stick. Sticks. This is not what I thought was going to happen today. But, wait, what do we need? Fudge, we need string. Okay. Bow. Okay. Okay. No! I just... Son of a gun. Where are these guys at? Eat your food, Sam. Sorry guys, I'm trying to lock in. I've had help with villager raids before with my friends, and I had a scare last video with one. But they've come back. Oh shoot. Come on, bud. I killed one. Okay. I've killed one. They're under my freaking thing. Where'd they go? Wait. There's one of them. One of them's over there. You stink, buddy. Get out of my base. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. You stink. Give me your ominous banner. Give me the banner! Come here! Come here, buddy. Come here. No, no, no. You don't just screw with Wharfton. We have to protect Wharfton. Come here. Come here. Where are the rest of you? Is that it? Oh, zombie. You know what? I've dealt with worse, buddy. I've dealt with worse. And you have armor. Okay. And there's more zombies. You know what? This is fine. Obviously, I do need to light up this place, but I didn't expect there to be so much action early in the video, but hey. This is what we get here on the Shen channel. This is what we get for not lighting up the area. Look at that. Look how many spiders are there. Look how many freaking just mobs are down there. Don't worry, this will all be fixed in due time. Hopefully. Yeah, I was worried they're going to come up there, so I just removed the pressure plates. Man. Hey, you know what? We just got a new decoration. We have a new decoration. We can put the banner up somewhere. But holy smokes. Holy smokes. I was trembling. I'd be lying. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't trembling. Okay? I was scared. I was scared for my life. Okay? Oh my god. Okay. Where should this banner go? Oh, okay. Well, maybe not like right there, Sam. What's you right here? Okay. Nope. Can I put you here? Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, all the raids will go there. On the wall of the house. Very nice. You know what? Actually, that's a cool design. Okay. Now, back to what I was trying to do. That was like a good 5-10 minute detour. Let's actually clear out these mobs, and then let's start building a house for some villagers. Okay. One down. One more go to go. One more. What? English. You suck. Actually, I suck. I took the damage pretty badly. Okay. So, now I just gotta think about where this house should be. Actually, what's you know, I think this is actually a pretty good spot to have the house. So we're gonna keep this here, and let's go over here. Now, for the houses, I'm trying to think what the walls should be, like what block they should be, because we have a good amount of stone to use, cobblestone. But we have this wood here. So I think I want the columns to be this spruce log. Oh, wow, I got the ominous bottle. Bad Omen 3. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. And yeah, so I think I want the house to be columned up with spruce logs. And I have this cobblestone here. I like using stone, but I was gonna get on the topic of detailing. So I know in the topic of pallets. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I took some caffeine before I started recording, so that's why I'm all over the place. But pallets, like, I tried palleting with this waterfall here. You see how I did, like, I include the already, like, the stone that was already in the cliff side, and then I added like the stone, like, you know, like this stone brick here, and how I'm like including, just let water go out. That's nice. That'll dissipate. And how I included cobblestone with that stone. I think it looks a little bit nicer. So for some of these builds, I would like that to be the case. I don't want every building to mimic this church, where it's 99% or 95% stone, and then you just have spruce wood on the inside, and then like spruce is just the man for the columns. I like there to be some type of good combination of the two. So like this house we're going to make here, I don't know how big it's going to be. I would like it to have 2 beds maybe for the villager. So that's what we're going to get working on. Now the house, does it have to be super wide, or do I need to get more dirt to terraform this? I might have to get a little bit more dirt to terraform it, because I would like to maybe come out. Where do I hear this zombie at, dude? Oh, there's a cave under there. That's why I hear this stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's go get some more dirt. What are mumbling about? Ooh, pot soil. Gotta love pot soil. Okay, let's grab dirt some over here. Question for you guys in the comments. What projects are you working on in your Minecraft world? Is it expanding the town? Is it, I don't know. Is it trying to defeat the Ender Dragon? What is it? Let me know. I would like to know, you know? I would like to know. In not this world, obviously we know what the task is at hand for us here. Oh, look! That tree grew in the background! Yeah, planting trees around this area is going to look way nicer, I think. In my other world, we're doing a pretty behemoth task. It's hard to explain, but I decided to make a huge, like, tunnel in the side of this mountain. So our base is in this, like, canyon, or this valley, if you want to call it that, in between like 3 snowy mountaintops. So it's like a taiga biome. And in this biome, I dug inside of one of the biggest mountains that surrounds our base. I dug a huge tunnel, and we've now lined the tunnel with columns, lanterns, and whatnot. Lined it with some tuff to make it look nice. And the plan for this place is to, like, within, like, however long the spaces are we made in between the columns of this tunnel, we want to, like, make special rooms in all these tunnels, or all these, like, tunnels, like, spaces in between the columns. We want them to have special rooms, whether it's like a farm, something cool, maybe like a villager home, whatnot. I guess this build can be something really simple. I'm thinking maybe a short entrance, so it's like a Here, I'm gonna extend this out one more time, and I'll show you what I'm trying to do here. Now I'm going against what I was saying earlier about getting a reference point. I don't have a reference point right now, but I have an idea of what I want this to look like. So I want the house to have like a little entryway door, or doorway, and then so we'll put like, oh, I don't know, a column here, and let's make it, because I want this house to have depth. I'm trying to think about dimensions. So this is the part of the video where my come into effect. So I'm sorry. By depth I mean I want the column to be out 1 and the wall itself to be in or inward. So let's do, if I want it to be a single door, we could do 1, 2, 3, maybe here. Okay, and then the wall is gonna start here, right? Because it's 3 in, yep. So you walk in 2. Okay, so maybe, hold on. This is where it starts here. And of course, you're raining. Why wouldn't you be raining, huh? Gosh. I just love Minecraft. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to make this like, so this is 4 here. So, sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I would like it to be odd numbers, because I think odd numbers are just a good policy. This is going to be a little odd house, isn't it? It'll be a taller house. Let's terraform this area. Oh boy. Just enough. Okay. We'll make it look a little better here in a second. Alright. And then, since I want like there to be 2 separate, I want there to be 2 distinct like rooms, bedrooms for the villagers. I like it to like be split, where there's this the first kind of, I guess not kind of, just this first, what's the word, Sam? Story. First story, it's like a normal home, and then the second story is like split into 2 bedrooms and make it really simple, really sweet. So, and I'm thinking this can be like a porch. They can walk to, and if these villagers want to go in the mine shaft, they can. So I'll put some stairs down here. But let me start by building this. 3. See, building is so fun. It's not fun when you have to keep redoing it. That's the part that's not fun. Ow. 1, 2. So you always hope you can get it done in one try, but that's usually like never gonna happen. So it's always good to just like set expectations for yourself. Did I? I did. Okay. 1. Ah. All right. Whee. And see, I just wish it wasn't raining. Now it's like so dull, and now it's bedtime, and I need to go to sleep. Ah, time to sleep. Time to sleep. Okay then. Oh, jeez, man. Okay. So I do have a door with me, right? I do. Okay. I kind of just want to see what this would look like. So the building starts here. Let's just use cobblestone for now. Oh boy, this does look odd, doesn't it? Trust the process, Sammy. Trust the process. I'm just outlining with cobble. I might actually build the outline with cobble, and we'll see about adding texturing with the stone here in a second. Well, not in a second, but in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to do that. That's something I want to do. Yeah. You tell him, Sam. You tell yourself that. Yeah. This is what you want to do. Okay. Okay. It's so peaceful building. Ooh. Yep, told you this is gonna be a thin building. This is a thin building. But it's for villagers. So I'm not like too oh, hold on. Yep, this is a walkway. Okay. So I'm not like too I'm not gonna be too pressed about it. You know. They don't have to have the flashiest thing. I do. Okay. It's just my world. They're just frickin' living in it, man. I think also another building idea I would like to do is if I want some villagers here, have some villager homes, you know, or not homes. I mean, have some villager buildings. So what I mean is just like have my own like custom-made like blacksmith area where I can actually like maybe that blacksmith place is where I have my lava farm. Actually, that's really good. It's actually a good idea, Sam. Someone in my live stream said when I was I was in a mine shaft in my live stream, and I was picking up all these. I'm already forgetting it. Dripstone, picking up a lot of dripstone, and they're like, Sam, you could just don't throw that away. Just keep it, and you can use it for a lava farm. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. And now I have an idea for it. You know what? Sometimes just speaking to yourself out loud in front of a camera just does wonders. You know, it does absolute wonders. Yeah, that's an idea. That is an idea. If you guys have ideas, especially you guys, since I'm building this with you guys, alongside you guys, if there's ideas that you think would be good, please let me know. I'm all ears. I'm all for whatever is going to make this place look better. Ooh, what you would think I would make this better? Hold on. 1 second, please. We're gonna terraform you just to fill this in, so I can just put some stairs. Okie dokie. Okay. Also, another topic I've kind of alluded to it I might have alluded to it before, but the idea of like, what's the topic? I said I had a topic. What was it? So I was watching. Some of you might know his name. His name's Solace. I think that's what it's called. And he makes videos. It's like Minecraft vanilla videos. It's like that's the game he's playing. But he talks about either Minecraft stuff or he talks about like real life stuff. And he just has Minecraft in the background as like the comfort piece of the video, right? And I think one of his videos he was talking about Minecraft in general, and I think the topic was based upon like the idea of like Minecraft, the old Minecraft beats everything, basically, and you know what happened to that? You know, it was such a good game. Like, where did that go? And I think it has to come down to the fact that, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Do you see that? Another raid. What is going on? I'm glad they just walked by, but just keep on walking, guys. I was talking. I had an idea. An idea was flowing, okay? Alright? You guys are just pandering around. Leave. Go. Leave. Leave, buddy. Yep. Turn around. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. And he was talking about the idea of how the game doesn't feel the same anymore, virtually. And I'm like, okay, like I can understand that thought. And it was based upon the idea of like, you know, old vanilla Minecraft, there was parameters to that version of the sandbox game. There wasn't much else. I need to actually raise these stories here by maybe one more block. Ow. Anyway, there's parameters of the game because you had a certain block set. You couldn't make horizontal logs. You couldn't place them. Any type of tree you cut down, even with like just birch, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, it would just turn into oak planks. So you had a set parameter of rules to play under. And that's how you would just have to figure it out from there. And some people like that. And once the game eventually just kept on growing and growing, people would get like upset. Because after a while, when you defeat the game, you feel that like that creative like spark kind of go. And that's where that forever world, this forever world concepts come about, and I'm trying to do that myself, building here. But I'm not so like seasoned to the game where I'm getting this burnout, and I'm not trying to go race to the end, like literally to the end to beat the Ender Dragon, because that's not why I play this game. Now, yeah, that's cool, but that's not why I play this game. I play this game because, well, it's a creative getaway for me. You know, from the outside world I live in. And that's something that is just priceless to me. I love being able to... Oh, Sam, you screwed up here. Hold on. Do you see one side's longer than the other? Aha! Okay, we'll fix that. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. Anyway. Back to what I was saying. Oh, jeez. Ah! Let's put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... Oh, man, I just had it. As soon as I switch topics... My brain just goes, nope, you don't get to remember what you just said. Gosh, maybe it'll come back to me. No, this is what it was. The reason why I play the game. I play the game because it's a creative getaway. It allows me to get away from real life, from my work and whatever, and how life is just around me. And if I have a stressful day, I'm glad I can turn to this game and other video games and just... you know, relax. Does that look better? That looks better. Honestly, I don't mind the cobble with that spruce. It's actually not that bad of a look. Let's place this bed down here. Just whenever I go to bed. Okay. Okie day. So I need to go back up here and fill this here. And I'm probably going to use what's it called, slabs for the roof part. And I think this is where the entryway is going to stop, is these 4 pillars at like this height. And I'll figure out how I'm going to make that look decently okay here in a second. Just trying to make sure, checking for my back. Make sure there's no pillagers around. You never know, man. Okay. So I need to go probably to bed here in a second. Yeah. And I'll go over there and craft my slabs. But I think it's important that everyone has their own type of stress reliever. Whether that's video games, whether that's like working out or reading a book. I fortunately have a lot of different stress relief tactics I like to use. Like I play video games a lot, and funny enough, for a while I thought, going on my phone either during work or going on my phone after work, and doom scrolling was like my stress reliever. But in reality, I'm starting to realize that that's just like not true, because that stuff, it only like distracts you, and I guess this is also distraction too, but that's like a mindless distraction. That's not a productive distraction. I say like this game and reading a book, like this game where you have to be creative. You have to be able to think on your feet if you want to create something that you like. You have to be able to do those things. And in a book, you have to be able to understand what's going on. So you have to actually pay attention and read. Those are good distractions. Doom scrolling is not. Doom scrolling is not a good distraction. I've never thought it was, and I'm still guilty of it. I do it all the time. I'm not proud of it, but I do. I might need more slabs. Oh, great heavens! I'm 3 slabs short. But, ow. That's why Minecraft is such a nice thing to come back to when I'm done with work for a day. And creating in general, it's a great distraction for me. And it's a good distraction. And sometimes I don't even consider a distraction. Sometimes I wake up, actually a lot of times I wake up and I don't really care about work that day. I just really want to get to the end of the day so I can sit down and play this game. Or I can sit down and read my book. Or I can sit down in my car and get ready to go to the gym, and work out with my friends, or go on a run with my friends. Like, there's lots of different things I like to do that are good distractions, that are good for you. Would you guys agree? I think that, I hope my opinion, I hope that explanation makes sense. At least it made sense to me. But if you guys have opinions on that, let me know. Let me know. And also with today's video, with some of these cuts I'm making, hopefully it's not another 2.5 hour long video. Now there's nothing wrong with that. I've just kind of noticed that maybe shorting up a little bit when necessary can be beneficial. So, and I talked about this last video too, but the support I get from you guys is unbelievable. And when I first made these few videos, when they were like an hour 30 to 2.5 hours, I would think, wow, you guys, you sat through that? That's a long time. And I value you guys' time. I value your time because you sit down and watch these videos. And that's like, wow. I know it's a lot of time. It's like watching a movie, or that's binging a few episodes of your favorite TV series. Like, that takes time out of your own life to watch these videos. So I'm trying to make them more worthwhile. So that's why I'm trying to be a little bit more proficient with editing some unnecessary things out when needed. So that's why hopefully this video is, though it's still going to be a long form video, and it's going to be over an hour to a certain degree, I would like your time to be valued. So that's why I'm going to try to make it a little bit more consistent. Okay, so this is actually not going too bad. Honestly, I thought this is a great idea, just me building with the cobblestone first, and then maybe filling in the stone brick aspect later in the video. So, gosh, I think I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll do. I'm trying to think of rooms for these villagers. So I want, at a minimum, 2 beds in here that would fit. So there's gonna be a stairway, probably ascending this way, because I want them to be able to walk up. Because I don't know if they can just climb up ladders like humans can. I mean, like humans. I mean like I can. Oh, okay. All right. Just place it in here, buddy. Okay. So I'll probably cut this out here, and then either I'll try to make this like maybe a nice little dining room area, and then up here, I don't know how to split it. Maybe I'll make a bunk bed. Oh, a bunk bed. Oh, Sam, you don't know how to get back up here, do you? In a future video, I'm going to be exploring the world, and I will go to find a bamboo. Bamboo will be found, because bamboo is going to be necessary for scaffolding. If I want to get more efficient with my building, that is going to be essential. I think in my multiplayer world, my buddy like immediately went and found a jungle, like within like the first 20 days of being on the server. And I was like, sheesh. And he was like, yeah, dude, like this is essential. Okay, does this look tall enough? Maybe I'm trying to think. Let's do one more height. Sam, you did it again. You did it again, brother. One more height. Actually, you know, this is actually fine. We can dome this with a thingamabob. So let's we'll make a bunk bed situation here. Whee! Ow. Okay. Okay, day. Let's do. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. Now we gotta fill it in with planks here. Make it look somewhat okay. Ooh. But it does look a little bit odd, doesn't it? Actually, it looks okay. Yeah, and then we'll put the beds here. And then, yeah, and we'll make it a little bedroom or something, and we'll cut out some spaces for windows and stuff. But now we gotta figure out this thing here. This thingamababa. It's a little open, and it's really thin. It's super thin. Ah! Okay. That's why Hey, sometimes you just gotta break stuff to figure out that it was already right the first time. What if I extended it out like a little bit more? I want there to be some breathing room when you walk in there. You know what I mean? Like it's a little too compact. So let me here, let's break you guys here. We're gonna extend you out one block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Okay. But that means we can take you guys and just use you. Nice. Right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll still need this, right? But we don't need it to be filled in like that, because it'll be wider. Okay. Innovation, Sam. Innovation that excites. What ad is that? What is that slogan for? What is that? I don't know. Innovation that excites. Is it like Samsung or some like phone company? That sounds like some phone company. That sounds like some phone company. Chat, let me know what ad that's for. All right, cool. I am so not cool. Holy crap. Holy, oh, Squidward. Oh, Squidward. Sometimes when I jump and you don't place a block, it's just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my god. Time to sleep. Time to sleep. Okay, just gotta, I think I've went to bed and gotta go get the rest of this cobblestone here, since we don't need you, technically you're right there. We'll take the rest of you, and we'll just build this out here. And then that'll be final. And then, right? Something like that. And then we don't need you there anymore. Oh yeah! I think that looks pretty darn good. And I'll fill in the ceiling with I think I'll fill it in with the spruce slab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a freaking genius, man. I'm a flippin' genius. I don't know what I did with this. I have this really weird tendency. At least the past few builds. Oh man, yeah, we're definitely gonna need some texturing. It just blends in too much. But I definitely have a tendency just to put like a stair above a door. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do. But I do. It's a problem. It's a bad problem. No, not really. I think it's quite all right. Okay. So I need to fill this in. So let's go and fill it in. Oh. Actually, yeah, we're not going to be... could we? Would that look better? Yeah, this will look better. Oh, of course. Of course I'm one short. Oh, maybe I could put like a lantern there. Ooh, you walk in, it's like, ooh, lantern. Actually, yeah, I might do that. Oh, this is so pretty. Walking out to this. Oh. Ooh. What if I left this open? What if I just made like a gated fence here? And I left this open. I mean, maybe that's not the smartest thing to do, but I just like how that looks. Here, let's... Where's my axe? I put it down here for some weird reason. Let's remove you, just for now. And we'll just put... I'll put you there for now. It'll be a basic boy. Okay. Now, we need to get the roof stuff done. So, that also includes finishing these columns. So, that means I have to build up here. 1, 2, 3. So I want the roof to start off to the side here, so start up off here and have it cone up to the top here. So that way it's not just this 3-block tall roof, so at least there's some, it feels like there's some dimension to it, if that makes sense. Yeah, this looks okay. And I think we'll... Actually, I don't know what we're going to do with that area. I don't know. We'll get to the detailing here in a second, guys, okay? Okay. Okay. Cool. It's all coming together. I do have a lantern. Okay, so I'm going to go grab that. I think it's in my basement. I think there's 2 of them. But yeah, let me know, do you guys like that idea of that being open in the back? Like it's like a back porch, like a back patio. A back porch. What am I trying to say? Am I having like a freaking spasm? What's going on? Yeah, okay, we'll put... Yeah. It's all coming together, guys. Oh, I forgot I took these down because I was scared the pillagers were going to come get me. Alright, let's start smelting... Not the sand. I need coal. How much stone do I have just off riff? I just need stone, brick, stairs, and stone brick. Maybe slab. Okay. So let's grab this stone. Hello, Bartholomew. I haven't fed you in like 3 days. How are you doing? Okay. Let me grab some coal. So I'm going to get all this started in smelting. And once this is all done, we're going to cut back to us finishing some part of the build. Alright, so I'm back for the time being. There was about a stack worth of stone that was smelted. And I don't think we're going to need all 2 stacks that I was trying to smelt. Because we're just going to need enough for roofing and for detailing in the build itself. So, let's go over here to the stone cutter. And I already, as you can see, I already have some stone brick stairs. I have some from leftover builds, I think, on the church and stuff. Gosh, that zombie. Every time I just look away, dude. Yeah, I know he's under me. Freaks me out. So, let's get stairs going here. 43 stairs, and then let's just get these stone bricks. And I think for now that should be enough. If I need more, which I probably will need more stairs, which honestly, yeah, I'll need more stairs and a little bit more stuff here. Then we'll deal with that. That's gonna be okay. So, okay, okay. Now the fun part. Now the fun part. So now we have to think what this will look like. I think it'd be something like this. Right? Yeah. I'm saying right like you guys know what I'm trying to build. I'm just trying to talk to someone, okay? I'm talking to a screen here, alright? Okay. Should I have done it on this level, or should I have done it a level out? Do you know what I mean? Hold on. This is why we think. Okay? Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry for my language. Sorry for my language. Gosh, curse like a sailor. Oh my gosh, another fall damage. Sam, get your freaking act together. I think I wanted to start. Oh, that's where you want to start. That's where you want to start on the pillar itself. Gosh, I'm so good at making these dirt stairs. We want to start on the pillar itself. So like out here. Aha! I see. Okay. Hold on. And then we'll... I see what we're doing here. Okay, hold on, Sam. Bear with me. I'm hoping this looks good. And then we'll put a slab here. And then we start here. Yeah. And then this does look a bit odd. So I'll fill this in with other stuff. So, and I know that this, for the palette, this looks weird. Since I'm not using cobblestone necessarily. But when I fill this stuff in, hopefully it will look okay. And I also might change this up. I might go and make... Actually, no. That was a bad idea. I'm going to keep this as stone stairs for the sides. As you can see, we're going to need more stuff. So, when I run out of stuff here, I'll cut away while I go smelt some more and use my stone cutter. So, and see, like I was talking about earlier, I'm trying to get good with this building theme where it's just, it's spruce, it's stone, it's cobblestone. Trying to make basic builds. with this basic color palette. Oh yeah, this is much better. And yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna need a lot of stairs because I'm gonna be out here and we haven't even got to the end here. Oh brother! But hey, you know what? This is what we want. This is what I want here. So I want to cut back. I want to have more materials on me, more smelted stone, and we'll see you when that happens. Taking a little break here from the smelting process. I just want to look at this amazing view. Just want to glaze at this amazing view. Look at the sun here, shining down the village, and on our growing town. Isn't this cool? I do like it's very faint, but you can see. I don't have like a zoom mod, but you can see where these buildings are going to be at. You can see the pathway. You see this one house starting to be built. Hopefully the next house is in similar size, somewhere maybe near on the same street or on a neighboring street next to the church maybe. But yeah, I've also been thinking while time's been passing, while I'm just watching this stone smelt, of different types of blocks I can use to build the rest of these houses, or not houses, build the rest of these buildings that also stay true, hopefully, to the theme of what I'm trying to do here. And the reason why I brought that up is because I saw that I have a couple of deep slate stuff. I have some gravel, some andesite, some diorite. I've never used those before in a build. Never ever. I also have smooth stone as well. That could also be used to help texturize a build. So I might, who knows, I might use that smooth stone to texturize buildings that use that stone, like the cobblestone house I'm making, the stone I have at the church. I might try to test those out in a few and see if I like the way it looks. But checking here, we're getting some good progress here, but I'm going to cut back to you guys again when I actually have all the stuff. So that was a little break, and now we're going to cut to me having all the stuff ready. Okay, so I think I have basically smelted all the cobblestone in my possession. So we're going to go over to the little stone cut over there, and we're going to make a lot more stairs. A lot more stairs. Yeah, there's a lot of stone that we need for this build, way more than I thought. But hey, we want to make this place look nice, so I'm not going to do it half-assed. So let's do one more. Okay, so we have lots of that. We're going to keep you here just in case. We have almost 2 full stacks of stairs. We might need some of that stone here in a second, but honestly, I just want to get this done. And look at this. Look at this, dude. This is unreal. Okay, hopefully. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Ah! I need slabs. I need slabs. That's part of this. And then I'll fill in that stuff with here. I don't think I need that many, but I want to make 16. Okay, there we go. We're finally back at it. For you, it was just a second, or a few seconds, but for me, it's been like an eternity. Not really. It's just it's been a while. It's been a decent bit, but that's okay. Also, during that time, if you can see down there, I put a gate in there, and I put a lantern in there in the house. I think it's gonna fit well because I'm also probably gonna put a lantern on this top. On this top. What am I saying, dude? What am I saying? On the top level. Gosh, man, I need help, man. No. Oh, no. Oh. I'm also gonna start filling this in with this stone here, so that way it's a lot easier to place down the bricks. Okay. See, I think we only have to do this on this first level. Maybe I did need to make more of these. That's okay. I definitely did. Okay. I'm short 2. That's okay. We'll go back there and fix it. But I do like this build concept, this build theme. This is also a very similar theme to how I built my buddy taught me how to build roofs on our other house, or in our actual house, in our other world we share. So I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from that, but adding a little bit a different twist to, I guess, the actual format of the house itself. So we'll put that here and break you, and then we'll carry along. And the nice thing about stairs is, like, the first few spirals, or the first, stairs for roofing, the first few aren't as bad, or the first few are, like, bad because they take up a lot of resources, but obviously the more and more you keep going, the less and less you need, so till eventually it's not that bad of a thing at all, you know what I mean? And this is a little odd. You see what I've done here? Does that look weird to you? It's whatever. That's okay. Remember, Sam, this is just the beginning. And it's getting really dark. Here, let me go to bed. See, yeah, I'll show you here in a second. You can already see the lantern. But I had the lantern up here. I put some torches in here. And this is just going to make an open, like, patio. That's what the word was. Patio. A patio. Porch patio. Earlier. Gosh, I finally figured it out. I know how to use the English dictionary. Oh, do I have enough dirt? I don't. Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to have to use a plank and a piece of dirt. That's a little odd, but that's okay. Oh, I'll fill this wall in with more cobblestone wall. That's what I'll do. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem because the outside world won't see that wall, so it's not gonna be that bad. This gives it some texture. And then, right, this should be it, right? Hold on. Yeah, and then, oh! You're not the one I wanted. Oh! You are what I want. Why aren't you doing this the right way? Hold on. Is this where I can just... Hold on. My brain's computing, guys. Give me a second. It's 3 wide. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to place a block here. And we're just going to build. And then we'll break you. We'll build and then we'll cap it. Yeah, okay, I see now. We're going to cap it with slabs, probably. Or... No, we'll cap it with... We don't need you here. We'll cap it with actual bricks. And then that way on the inside we can like put like a lantern there like I want to. And then I'll come back up top here. And to avoid mob spawning, I'll put slabs on top of the stone brick. I am a genius! Wow. Look at that. Bon voyage! Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the stone cutter. And let's make a good amount of the rest of the stone into stone tiles. See? That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like that look. I like that look. Chat, I think that look is amazing. Honestly, let's just make the rest of it like that. And then we'll make some of you into slabs for the roofing when we get there. And then we have to do something with y'all on the side here. We'll figure out what that is. Just It's not gonna be right now. There we go. Okay. So now we just fill it in with this. Aha! Guys, I think I'm a genius. If these villagers are ungrateful in the slightest about this magnificent house I just built them, I'll be extremely upset. Extremely upset. I put so much freaking effort into this, man. I put so much effort. So much of my free time. That's okay. If they don't want to live in it, I'll just make it my second home. I'll make it my vacation home. The vacation on the plain. Because technically, I think my house is outside city limits of Wharfton. It's right on the cusp. Or maybe it is like... No, it is outside city limits. So city limits is where the path starts and the sign is. To over there. And to wherever it's going to be extended over to the bay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, gotta close you. Lantern. Oh, yep, all the things I dropped. Ooh, it is super dark in here. Oh, did not like that. Let's put the lantern here. I don't know what to fill these in with. I guess it could be... It should be cobblestone. But I didn't get more cobblestone. Here. Make a decision, Sam. Okay, so we need to figure out what it is. 1, 2, 3. I want it to be right in the middle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This should be the middle. Well, that just means we'll make multiple lanterns. So we'll put a lantern... We'll put a lantern at 3. 1, 2... Oh! 3 in. Oh my god, I did it again. 3 in. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put one here too. Yep. Alright. Let's break you. God, it's so dark in here. Yeah. A mob's definitely gonna spawn in there. For sure. I hope it's not a creeper. We're just gonna keep digging out of the side of this thing here. Ooh, coal. Can always use more coal. Oh, yeah. XP? Well, of course. Of course I'll take XP. I don't know how much cobblestone I'm gonna need, but we're gonna be needing a lot more cobblestone for the rest of these builds, so we're gonna have to probably strip a lot of this land. And land over there too. Because I don't want all this land to be like completely derailed by me. You know what I mean. I'm so happy I'm starting to finally use this pickaxe. Efficiency 5. Unbreaking 3. It's just peak. I finally stopped being stingy, and I decided I wanted to use it. I'm skipping that right now. I'm going to go upstairs and make a quick lantern. And then that should be the light sources for the house for the most part for right now. I'll make some torches and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back with some torches and a lantern that I can put in that top floor. So that way it doesn't feel too dark in there. Yeesh. I was scared something was going to pop up there. 1, 2, 3. Does that look okay? Or should it be... Here, let's do you right here. Three. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then we'll fill in the walls with torches. With some torches. God, I'm speaking so hard. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be tall, but we need to make some room for some windows. So we'll probably put something here on each wall, being adjacent to the light. Yeah, and then we'll actually, if I want the windows to be here, why don't I just make the windows now? Here, let's make a window. Oh. Window here. Okay, I see. Window will be hard. Here, let me go outside and get a better idea of what a window what can look like. I guess a little balcony window right there. And then, yeah, I guess that's what's going to have to be more towards the end here. Okay. Okie dokie. Works for me, I guess. Now I just have to figure out. Oh! Son of a bee. Dude. Oh! It means like here. That just looks odd, doesn't it? Okay, let's go right in the middle. I'm not sure about that. The roofing is blocking where windows could be. Windows from the back will be easier. I know that. That can be done better. Like right here. This should be done here, right? No. There we go, right here. No. Oh gosh. Hold on. This is gonna be weird. Maybe these villagers just don't get a window. I don't know. I want them to have like a good view. What if it's here? Does that look odd? Hold on. I mean, not really. Doesn't look terribly odd. Let's have it. Hold on. We're gonna have it more in the middle of that. So like where I'm going here, we're going to fix it. And you're going to be right here instead. It looks weird from the inside, but from the outside, it fits. Because of the columns. Do you know what I mean? So we'll do that on this side too. I guess. No, but this one's weirder because of the front entryway. So maybe this one we don't have your typical windows. We'll have windows here. And then in the middle here we'll have... Oh! Fudge. Okay. It just broke a lantern. I don't know. Yeah, we'll make this a window, but I gotta fill this in here. Here, we'll just do that, and it'll just look a little weird. It'll just look a little odd. It's whatever, guys. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Now we have some. It could be a balcony, in all honesty. Let's place a door here. We can put glass here, and we can just. They can walk out to this great balcony that's like not that far extending. Let's actually extend it right here to make it seem like it's something. And then we can put fencing here, like right here or something. Fencing around it, so the villagers can walk out and look. Yeah, you know what? This ain't half bad. This ain't half bad. Okay. I need to go get that glass I have, get some glass panes going. And get my fences going up in my house. And then, honestly, I think that kind of solves that front entrance part. Then all we really need to do is try to do some detailing. And this is taking a little bit more time than I want just to do one build. But I want these builds to be good. So I think today it's just going to be building this villager house. Yeah, I think today is just going to be building this villager house. If you're still here with me, I hope you guys have been enjoying the video. If there's any other ideas you have for elements of Wharfton that you would like to see come to fruition or come to life, let me know. Just let me know in the comments. And also, like I said earlier in the video, like I had in the beginning of the video, if you have a question for me, it can be related to Minecraft, or it can be not related to Minecraft. It could be like a personal question about me that maybe there's just something you guys would like to know about myself. Let me know down in the comments, and I will most certainly get back to you guys. I am always open to talking to you guys, and for you guys to just learn more about me. Because if we're spending this much time together, I think it's only fair that you know me somehow. So, oh wait, oh, I was like, do I have enough fence? I hope so. Anyway, let's go. Oh, do I need a? Hold on, I probably need a glass block for that. Oh, I already have glass block. Shimmy. Shimmy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is one of the best parts about getting this waterfall is now, just for speed and efficiency, I can just go down the waterfall instead of the stairs. But the stairs are obviously, they have some aura. You know what I mean? They got some aura. Okay. Let's put you guys here. All right. Probably have to put something in the middle here. But, well, if you want this here, first off, let's make the front patio work. One short. One short. We'll probably make one over there, but that's fine. So the patio comes out here. Do I need? I do. I do. Okay. Sorry. Arrgh. Okay. That doesn't look actually half bad. Sure. Sure, that doesn't look too bad. And then, well, since this is a back patio, would it be right to make this come out as well? Or would that look weird? Like have an overhang here? You know? Ooh, I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas. Hold on. Don't ask me why I'm just breaking this with the torch. That's just what's in my hand right now. Okay. Hold on. Yep, so like this overhangs a little bit, and you can walk out to see this great view behind. And I think that would actually kind of help this look to the open. Yeah, you know what? I don't dislike that idea. Like if it was just these slabs. Hold on. Ah! Like here. Or we would want to keep it the same palette as the front. So actually we would just, well, or would we? I'm trying to think. I guess we would. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, also, can I just, hold on. I'm making use of some stairs. Yes, that looks way better. Oh, aha! I have use for these now. Yes. Okay, that looks cleaner. I'm all over the place. I just said, hey, let's make a back porch patio. Let's do this. Hey, let's do this. And now I'm like all about fixing this front. But let's go to the back here. If it looks a little odd, it looks a little odd. Looks a little off. If it doesn't match, that's okay. So let's, if you want it to come out here, we need to make bottom slabs. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's, where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? Uh-huh. My dirt. There we go. And then maybe like one more and then have, oh no. Come on, Sammy. With the sun in your eye, with the game on the line. Bang! Allen from 3, bang! Sorry. My tism is picking in. Picking in? Kicking in. I meant picking in. Kicking. Okay, that's when my speech goes, that's when you know that Sam is he's starting to feel it. Hey. Not too bad. That doesn't look too bad. And maybe we can edit this stuff and make it look kind of look like it's the pattern of the house that I want to be. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Science. Okay. We just gotta make it look the same. Right? And then we make you here. Make you there. Ah, nope. Nope, just break it, Sam. Ah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah! And then we'll... I guess we'll do that. And then we need to connect this to that. Here, let me go to bed. Okay, I'll go connect that. It's making it's looking better. It's looking better. Hey, I have a philosophy. You know, I said it in my first video of this series. If I'm making something that's like a house, you know, whether I'm going to be living in it or not, why would I want to make it something I wouldn't like actually want to live in real life? You know, try to make something look cozy. You know, I think that's another thing I like about Minecraft and how it's a good escape. That it can be a cozy place. Like if you're gonna spend so much time building the world, why wouldn't I want to build a world that I would actually want to live in? It seems like common sense when you actually think about it, but I don't think people will actually consider that sometimes. So I'm asking you to consider it. Now that is a little odd, but I'm not like really concerned about it. Okay, let's go. I guess I don't really need a door per se. We can keep the same theme of how this is open, like the floor below it is open. So I'm gonna make some more fences, and then we'll finally get to detailing some little things here and there, and then we're gonna call it a video. So let's make some fence. I don't have enough fence. Not enough fence. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh wow! I just made so much. I just made so much. 2, 3. After the Super Bowl, on Sunday, this past Sunday, after watching Bad Bunny perform, that stuff's in my head now. He's like, it's contagious to me. I've been listening to Bad Bunny at work, at the gym. He's a good artist, man. I don't understand like 95% was what he's saying, but oh, that's the problem. You can't make fences because it's not a ooh, okay. Okay. I understand what the problem is here. How about I just fix it by making these slabs? I am a genius. No, but back to what I was saying. I think he makes some pretty good music. And this is not a place to get political, so I'm not going to get political. Politics are disgusting. But I personally thought he had a really good halftime performance, and I thought he was pretty entertaining. So I got, of course, I'm a short one. I've got nothing against the guy. I thought he had a great show, and I think he said like you don't have to learn Spanish. You just dance, just feel the music, and you could tell. You can tell when a song is sad, when a song is happy, joyful, upbeat. You don't need to really understand what they're saying in order to do that. You could feel that when you're listening to that music. So I was pretty satisfied with what was happening. Perfect amount. Perfect amount. Look, this is kind of like a little... Yeah, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. And we'll make torch there. Look at that. Boom. I might put... I don't know. I'm trying to think. Any finishing touches on the backside before I start to fill in the house and make it look okay. Because I'm also thinking with the palette of the house, maybe actually using some... I don't think I have it on me because I don't have enough smelted. But just stone. It's by itself, like smelted stone, and then smelted stone, which is just smooth stone. Throw that in there. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to see if this looks okay. I don't think it does like that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. And then put you guys with torches. Okay, now it's time to think about detailing. And I don't want it to be too crazy. So like a every now and then type thing. So there. I hope that this just gives it some, like, I don't know, some identity to it, where it's not like one palette, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want a bigger palette. I want a bigger palette. I'm a big Beck. Like, I'm trying to do this as random as I can. Like, let's see how this looks. Does that look okay? I think it does. Let's do that actually might be okay like that. And then maybe put one down here. And then maybe when we get to it later, we can probably start filling in the other stuff with stone or just you know, God, I can't think when I'm trying to build. Gosh. Smooth stone or smoother stone or whatever it's called. I know, I think this will be okay. This look. Like, it looks so, like, fine, I guess. What if you were like... No. That looks fine, actually. What did I do on this side? Did I put one in the middle? I did. So let's start one like right here. And then we'll put you here. And then we'll put you in the corner here. Yeah, looks alright. And then we'll... Oh, that's right. I didn't finish you up here. Oh, no! I was like, wow, I got through this build really quickly. Nothing else I really need to do. No, there was something I needed to do. I forgot. Yeah, this was a good idea. I think this was a good idea. Doing this detailing. Yeah. Maybe one more? Or maybe leave this side as is, and then we'll get to... Actually... Yeah. That's good. Yes! I like this! This is looking good. Mixing it up with different palettes. I think this is going to make the builds feel a lot more alive. And just colorful. That's what we want, right? We want these worlds to feel alive, like they're breathing. At least that's what I want. If I'm spending so much time with something, you want to put some effort into it. You don't want it to feel totally bland, you know? Put some effort into it. You care about it so much. Yeah, right there, that's fine. That can look like that. Oh no! Oh. I used to do, I still do impressions. I'm sure you guys pick up on that. When you hear me in the background when you're playing Minecraft and you just see this video and I just belt out like a Yoda impression, a slight Trump impression, or whatever, like a Kermit impression. I love doing impressions. I started like kind of toying around with them in college. I feel like it's like a... I don't know if a tick is the right word to use, but it might be the right word to use. Like sometimes it's like a tick. It's like a anxiety thing that I just have to like get out every once in a while. Let's see how this looks in the sun. Did I do this side? No, I didn't. Did I do it on this one? I don't need to. That's fine. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that does look a lot better. I think this looks a lot better. Yeah. That looks so pretty, dude. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. We're growing the village. We're growing Wharfton by making a home for some villagers to live here. And it's a pretty cool freaking home. I'd be happy if this is home, but I like our cozy cabin. We have a nice setup here. Yeah, dude. That looks cool. That looks cool. So, we're going to go to bed here, and then looking at the time we have for the recording here. Give me 1 second. As recording, we're about 2 hours, 20 minutes in. That's something that's going to be cut out, but the video will probably end up still being under 2 hours. So, I think that means I can start actually doing some additional touches to it, like adding some smelted stone or just normal stone to the house to give it some life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smelt this stone, and I don't know if I want to use this smooth stone, because smooth stone looks really nice. I think smooth stone looks really nice. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to cut away. I'm going to smelt this stone, and I'm also going to smelt maybe like half of that stone. So we have smooth stone and stone. And I'm going to try to fill in spots that makes the house look a little bit more alive, more detailed. And I might start doing that on the church, but maybe not in this episode. We're already nearing the end. But when I cut back, I will have smooth stone and stone. And alright, I am back, hopefully, and probably for the final time this episode. So no more No more cuts. We're going to try to do a little bit more detailing. So we have stone and smooth stone. We're going to see how this looks. Now we want to be able to keep. I want to keep the cobblestone on there. That's pretty. It's important. We want all 4 types of stone. We want the cobble, the stone brick, the stone, and the smooth stone. So you just gotta think of the frequency of everything. So I think I'd like. Let's put stone here, and then there'll be a smooth stone everywhere. Just gotta figure out where we want that at. Oh no. Oh no. Thank God that drops. Does that look weird? Does that look odd? Next to that? Like, it should have some space in it, right? Yeah, we're gonna remove that. Oh, great. Okay. What's in the house now? Ugh! It's gonna glitch out for infinity. Okay, so now we have stone there. Put a stone here. And then we'll... Honestly, might keep it like that. Because I don't really hate the way it looks right now. No, we'll put one here. Okay. That looks fine. We'll put a smooth stone. We'll put one... I don't want a column where it's all just cobblestone, you know, so... That's something I'm trying to figure out what I want to look like. It's a little bit of a different palette, but I think it's going to be okay. Oh, it's going to change it up there, isn't it? Actually, you know, that's kind of fine, actually. Does that look weird? Like, smooth stone doesn't look like it fits there, right? You know, we'll keep it there for now. We'll keep it there for now. We'll try to not use it on every one. Yeah, we'll try not to use it on every single one. Okay, let's put you like right in the middle. And then we'll put you like in the this corner right here. Okay? And then we'll maybe use a smooth stone here, like in this corner. Nope. I think it fits as like as a tiny accent to different places. It's not like it doesn't fit in like all shapes and sizes. Like the stone brick and cobblestone fit better. This is like a brighter accent, I think, one to use. So I think I like that idea of it. Let's put you here, and then we'll put you here. How's that look? Look good? Looks good enough. Okie dokie. Now, I don't know why I have it made like this. Ugh! Sam? Let's do... smooth stone there. Honestly, that actually might be all we need on that side. We don't need that much. Yeah. I don't think, honestly, this building needed that much more. This house needed that much more detailing. Honestly, I think this looks pretty darn good to me as of right now. I don't have any stairs built up to the front. Nothing like that. But, honestly, this has gone a lot better than I thought. We got a nice house here overlooking the strip mine, and eventually the nether portal will be over there. And a little nice balcony up front here. It'll have a great view. Eventually, I wanna like do like an open YouTube video where like it's like I open this up here and it's like wow, like cool transition to nothing, and then it's like oh, a town. That's like cringy. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So I think I'll do the stairs off camera. It's been a long episode, but I think that is probably what I'm gonna end up stopping the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you've enjoyed it so far, if you've enjoyed the series so far, leave a like, comment down below about any questions you have for me, and any ideas, tips, comments, questions, concerns, blah blah blah, for your boy Shen. And as for the next villager house, like I said, I haven't done the interior, but next episode I'll have the interior for this place done. I'll try to have like a bunk bed setup situation going on. I hope that can work. If not, I'll just put 2 beds by each other. So we'll have 2 villagers in there. I don't know when the villagers actually get in there, but there will be villagers in there. And as far as the next house goes, I would like it to be similar design, similar block palette, but just not the same. Design I meant like theme. A similar palette, but I like it to be a little bit of a different house. Somewhat same roof, but we're going to try to make it a little bit different. Honestly, I don't know where it's going to be position-wise. I might have it like on this hill, or I might have a house on each side of the street, which actually might be nice. So I think I might have a house maybe back there somewhere, or maybe next to the church. I haven't decided that yet. But all in all, this is a good, I think it's a very good building block towards the rest of the builds for the rest of the town. The rest of the builds shouldn't be too difficult, as this is probably going to be one of the bigger buildings. That and what I just did with the church is probably going to be one of the bigger buildings for the town. But yeah, and also down in the comments below, if you have any building ideas for the town square portion, the main part of town, let me know. I'm all open. I'm all ears for any ideas as far as that goes. But yeah, if you guys have stuck around this long, like I said before, appreciate your time. Your time is valuable to me, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are a good reason why I do this stuff, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you're not watching this at the middle of the night, but if you are, then go to sleep. But if not, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys, hopefully again, next week in the next episode. Take care.